On April 3rd, 2011, a game was posted on the game portion of Equestria Daily named Luna Game. At the time, Princess Luna was a popular character. Not to say she isn't popular now, just her debut was still fresh in the minds of My Little Pony fans. Many of Philly and Brony eagerly downloaded the game thinking it was just another cute pony game. What awaited them left the whole community in fear. The Luna game features Princess Luna, which the player moves around a basic area with upbeat music playing in the background. It seems normal at the start, but after around 20 to 30 seconds, give or take, the game suddenly stops, cutting to one of two possible images. A menacing image of Apple Bloom, or a Zalgo image of Pinkie Pie. Now, Zalgo refers to a being that is described as a horror. He is known as he who waits behind the wall in the Nespertian hive mind in certain circles. He is an eyeless abomination with 7 mouths whose right hand holds a dead star, and his left hand holds the candle whose light is shadow, and is stained with the blood of Dager. And we don't really know who or what Dager is. Apparently it's either a race, world, or mythological god. Sorry, weird and off topic. Weird, distorted sounds or even laughter can be heard on the ending sequences of the Luna game. Here's one that we had recorded. And another that actually had words to it. One other one got me interested, because I could hear distorted words being spoken in a different tone, with Pinkie Pie's picture in the background.
When I was little Philly and the sun was going down. Darkness and the shadows, they would always make me
These are actually lyrics from the show, from Sweetie Belle's song Hush Now, Quiet Now, and Pinkie Pie's song Giggle at the Ghosties. During these clips, the player can't close the game with the escape key or the alternate 4 key. The only way to actually close the game was to open Task Manager, which isn't exactly easy when you're listening to all of this. Eventually, the game would close on its own. After it closed, you would find text documents and pictures labeled, "The end is nay." Pun intended, I'm sure, but creepy nonetheless. At first, many thought the game to be a computer virus. After many scans, it was confirmed to be a harmless, albeit horribly mean, joke. The uploader of the game is still unknown to this day. Needless to say, the game was taken down the very next day. On May 30th, 2011, just about 2 months after the first Luna game was taken down, another game, labeled Luna Game 2, was uploaded to Equestria Daily. This game starts out like Luna 1, except the sprite for Luna has been greatly improved and the graphics have been upgraded. Unlike Luna 1, this version comes with a run mechanic by holding down Shift. As you go along, you will notice cracks in every square of ground, growing and growing until then the background turns a dark, menacing red, and you can no longer walk at your original pace. The background music has changed considerably, and the only place to go is a giant pit that you leap down into. Now, I'm not one to judge, but I wouldn't go jumping into any random holes. Just saying. As you plummet down to your doom, the screen fades to black, and then you are met with this. The third installment of the Luna series was released in June 11, 2011, just about a week and a half after Luna 2. Luna 3 features the same mechanics as Luna 2, but in a forest setting and the music is more upbeat. As you run ever forward, the screen gets progressively darker. This time, the game settles to let the players scare themselves by taking an incredibly long time to get to any scary parts. Eventually, the song starts to become more distorted, and eventually is cut out by static. You then come to a giant hole in the ground. If you try to leap over it, you get... And if you fall in... July 9th, 2011 was the day Luna 4 was released. At the beginning, all you can do is jump off the cliff in front of you. You are then greeted by the phrase, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" The game actually crashes. When reloaded, instead of starting where you did before, you are greeted again by a phrase saying, "It didn't have to turn out like this," and "You didn't have to die," are shown, followed by... You are then hurled into what I would call pony hell. You are then chased by a wall of darkness that, if consumed by it, this happens. However, if you are able to outrun the darkness, you are presented with a special area. Zalgified text is present. Here you must ascend to the highest peak, where you spot Pinkie Pie very briefly. You are then chased by the darkness again. If you outrun it, you get the alternate ending. Trying to reopen the file gets you this. August 15th, 2011, Luna 0, a prequel, was released. I'll put the entire story together for you guys afterwards, so for now I'll just tell you what happens. When you start, you are in the presence of Princess Celestia, who tells Luna to go out and make some friends. You then make a decision to help either Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Rarity, or Applejack. Whoever you help, you collect 50 of a certain item. The 50th of the item you collect is monochrome colored. When you pick it up, you are treated to this. You return to the hub area, with everything tinted red. All the ponies say that Pinkie Pie is looking for you. This is what happens when you find her. After the game shuts down, the final Luna game, titled Luna Game End, was uploaded on August 22nd, 2012. Now, this one is special. It's actually not meant to be scary, just a little creepy. Regular Luna game walking happens, but very quickly, Luna begins to slow down, stating that she's really tired. You then appear in a white, distorted world. Hijinks happen in similar Luna game fashion, and eventually you fall into a darker world. The world soon starts to deteriorate. The darkness again tries to overtake you. When it does, you're taken back to when Luna went to sleep. Several blacked out ponies are muttering hopeless things to each other. Eventually, you find Nightmare Moon. Depending on if you survive the darkness long enough in Luna 4, then 0, then End, you get another special area. This darkened area eventually deteriorates to the point where you fall down. If you did not survive the darkness, you fall to your death. However, if you did manage to survive the darkness in 4, 0, and End, you get the final ending. So what are the Luna games all about? Well, let's go back to Luna Game 0. When Luna was trying to make friends with all the other ponies, she ended up being taken over by her evil side, Nightmare Moon, and killing Pinkie Pie. Now, Pinkie Pie was the wrong pony to kill because she came back to haunt Luna throughout all the Luna games, causing her to live in a constant state of fear. If you get the good ending, it shows that all this was merely a dream to Luna, a figment of her imagination caused by her passing out after helping her new friend with their chores. However, she plays it off as nothing more than a nightmare. Or was it? Are like fantastic, man. Yeah, you know what? I'm sure the creator will just went
video about the
oh, gonna have to
we have just started this channel. We would very much appreciate
The
it.
staircase. Whoa, that got me. Why did that get me? I should have seen that coming.
Hit that little subscribe button down there. I'd definitely appreciate it.
Okay.
Throw us a like
Okay.
too.
So,
If you have any questions, or
kudos
comments,
so
feel
far.
free to
They
put
got
them in
me.
the comments
Is there a
below.
jump button?
I'd gladly
Hurrah!
answer them. Or
Wow, you had to jump up on the ladder to
Thank you
actually
so
get
much,
onto it.
and I hope to see you guys in
And
the
that
next video.
like literally the blood's just spawning out of the wall.
That's totally legit.